They're not playing good ball right now. I know they got Derrick Henry. Oh, they got Joey Bosa. 9 sacks on the year. Look at the tail of the tape. Vikings are second in offensive points per game. Lions 19th. They don't run the ball for having Henry particularly. 23 defense. We were giving up 7 rushing, 6 in the league, 90 yards a game. All right. Remember, you know, we only play an ALL-MADDEN out here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, again, or the playoff picture. Lions are not in at the moment. Those Commanders are sticking around the 7 seed. I'm gonna have to see them again, I know. AFC's pretty loaded. Steelers, Ravens, Colts, Jets, Bills, and Broncos. That's a tough group of teams right there.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some weekly awards. Oh, that's right. It was Barno. Brought one home for the team. I gotta go put him in the depth chart. He's starting over Fowler for now.
Barno. That's unreal.
Oh, wow, they're going Jordan Love. I don't know if Derek Carr is hurt or if they're just going to the future now. Interesting. No, we faced Carr the first time. He picked him off like 6 times or 5.
Maybe that's what's going on with Mac. Why has Mac Jones ever been the guy there?
I don't know what happened in that scenario. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there because they were acting like he should have been.
Yeah.
They beat the Cowboys last week for their 2nd win of the year. Mac Jones played. Alright, well. We got still respect the run against. Oh, but it's showing Derek Carr when it shows defend medium pass and shit. But when it has contained quarterback scramble, that's Jordan Love. So I don't know what's going on. We don't know who we're seeing this week, I guess.
It's really weird.
Be mindful of this fatigue going forward at the end of the year. Most important to be healthy when we need to be. Oh, half pads and split this week. See how that works.
On right now.
Yeah. They're 9th in passing, 8th in total yards on offense. They're 9th in passing, 8th in total yards on offense. The first team I've seen that plays cover 3 is like the #1. Yeah, torch through there. Let's try throw middle ones.
Yes, sir.
Ball game forward field.
Burn, burn, burn.
Is Henry hurt? Is he not a X Factor or superstar? He's gotta be hurt, right? Let's find out. I hope not, because that was my game plan on defense.
It's week 14 of the NFL, and this one features your 2021 Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jamar Chase. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Vikings and the Lions, and it's all.
Oh, you can sniff it out.
First time we've seen him yet.
Nah, I played him already.
No, I know, but first time really
the Super Bowl back in February of 06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit.
So it was so long ago, I don't even remember it.
14 matchup that should be a good one between the Minnesota Vikings.
Looks like Carr's leading them all out to the field. We weren't sure if it's gonna be him or Love this week.
Yeah, I love seeing DC.
Dan Campbell. Love the grit.
Look at this Lions team entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best
I know, that's a terrible Dan Campbell. Golly. They got some of these guys pinpoint. Like Kevin, my coach looks just like this guy. No.
Winners of 3 of their last 4.
Look at him. He should have been the easiest guy to make out of all. Derek Carr looks fucking scarily like him. Exactly like him. He even says fucking, we're good, in his voice at the line.
I know. It's unbelievable.
I heard that in my Raider French. I was like, shit, this is just getting too realistic.
Right. When they first started doing that.
Kill.
You hear all the guys.
We're good.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Lions.
Here comes DC. He wants revenge from that first matchup. It got ugly early. Pete Warner picked him his first 2 passes off to the house.
No way.
Was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss. Okay, and he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my
Barno getting his first career
old
start.
school jerseys.
Yeah, always. I love those ones. Those are the ones that makes me want to be the Lions every time. I think the road ones are even nicer. Of that year.
Yes. That's
the blue pops.
The white one.
Scratch out only about a yard into the 32. This defense for the Vikings, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
Ah, see now Fowler's standing up instead of Barno. I should never fucked with it. God damn it. Now he's on the inside.
Those jersey combos are amazing.
Good old NFC North division.
God damn, that was so great.
I love this shit. I'm down to play until the playoffs tonight.
Have you seen the Packers yet?
Yeah, very early in the year. Maybe week 2.
Remember that?
Maybe it might have been
Might be
the
snowing
week
out
1
there.
game. Oh, for sure. I'm pretty sure I see him in Lambeau.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he's got it.
Wow.
And some pretty strong running.
Maybe we wanted to see Henry because I don't think he did anything for week 1 or when I played him.
He'll get 17 that time.
A quick look at the medical center is bothering me. One week, collarbone. We get Collins back next week. Bulaga getting a couple spot starts. Ah, there's Barno. He's in the 2-4 double mug on the outside, standing up like a fiend.
On play action, it's called.
Oh, he got me toast. Oh, what a throw by DC, and the Lions are out the gate.
No.
Play there for Detroit. 43 yards.
Van Jefferson.
We've both been around the game long enough that we know that pregame defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early,
Oh, that was a crazy play action, the way he pulled it back.
Oh, he pulled the shit out. Next
No
week.
way.
I got boxed up. I don't know. I'm in this weird funk right now where this shit's just happening to me. I can't explain it. I ain't doing really anything different than I was early in the year.
Right.
strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it.
I'm just accepting the fact that every game is going to be a fucking dogfight. Look at that. That is a piss poor Dan Campbell. I'm very upset about that one.
It was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Oh, he's the guy.
And he'll be out of bounds across
He just fucking cemented that one.
So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson. Of course, he won a national title at Clemson and already
Terrible
has
year.
Pro Bowls under his belt in the National Football League.
We had a good year cooking with him after the first like 5 or 6 games. And just ruined it.
That was a team win
Oh, oh my God. That return.
Yeah, that juke, that was the best juke I had all year from anyone.
Holy shit.
The drive will start with an option going left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on
He's
plays
definitely
like
the
that.
guy.
And here he takes it for good yardage.
Yeah. Grant wasn't doing nothing like that.
Haha, what a play to open it up.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just gonna call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end
He
zone.
was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big time.
Who is that over there?
Throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Nice job there.
Tre'Davious White. Fuck.
Throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Man open.
How about that little fucking audible hot route? I gotta get back to my roots. Start reading this shit at the line.
Oh, he's got to catch that.
Yeah, you're way behind. Holy shit. You gotta refresh it.
In motion goes the tight end. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And a pretty good burst right there. As he'll
Oh,
take
nice
this
run by
down to
Kareem.
33.
Now you're on it.
That go around, a
Yeah, I
first
had to
down as
refresh it,
well.
you're right.
I did a little
Handling the point of attack. Just
curl
positioning himself so that run could go
chase on that one earlier. It might be the first curl I ran all year. I don't know why I don't run that shit.
And they run the option here on first and 10. And he will slide to a halt at the
Oh,
end
look
of
at
the
this
quarter.
run.
10 more there and another first down. And the Vikings at 10-2 on the year.
I like having a dual threat.
Roll here. Winners lose a 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their
Yeah,
discipline,
no,
their
actually,
resilience.
definitely I do too.
I'm seeing it fucking better than I have all weekend right now.
6-yard line.
After that hockey shit.
On that one as they keep the drive rolling. So they gave
Oh,
up the
some
early
hockey
touchdown.
shit.
This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your
Oh,
game plan
hockey
too early.
shit.
Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because your game blown up. Just
Yeah, suck it.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. It's
Couple of
caught
big
in
old-
the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Oh, nice throw.
Cade Otton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
I got at least 2 more in me after this.
And Cade Otton capped things off with a touchdown grab. Each team's had
Easily. Yeah, I'm just sipping on a fucking monster, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I don't give a rat's ass. I'll sleep during the week. Not really, but that's what I always tell myself. Come on, D. Step it up.
We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able
Mondre Stevenson. Why did I pass him by? He would have been a good guy for you too. Same as Harris.
Yeah. Right.
get them right back up to that level?
Wearing the 13 throw me off.
They'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's pretty tight.
Play action.
Now Carr.
Look at these throws by DC right now. Unbelievable.
Just floating it out there.
I cannot get there. I'm like, eyes are the size of Miyogi's for 8 seconds.
Certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
I like those animations.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now Carr.
You're going up for the pick, but you still get the swat.
2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Now back to throw. Lockett with a grab over the middle. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in
Tackle.
today's football, 500 puts you on
What you gonna
the
do,
map.
Dan
That's a
Campbell?
significant number.
Nice play.
So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Close.
Points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And his guys will get the
Oh, look at that move.
20-yard line.
That was pretty easy-ish, though.
Now people popping in. What's up? Chat it up. I'll answer all the questions you got. Welcome to the channel. Hello, all Madden John, Madden CFM. Year 1, we started it last Saturday. A 5-hour fantasy draft. We handpicked everybody on our teams. Had the Chargers owner over here foaming to play his game after this one.
Yes, sir.
Diesel Gaming Network. See it in the info.
Bake. Weed is legal, folks. Weed is legal.
He's got a little daylight. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19
Chill at
yards to
home on
pick
a
up
Saturday
there. Move
night
the
thing and
chains.
just get fucking
What's up, Dade? Can count on you for being here.
Big Dade. Dade Visa.
Love to see it. You ever watch our hockey broadcast, Dade?
Oh man, we just went on a rampage. We go 6-1.
Yeah, lost the first one. It's a good team. Real good team.
Yeah, it was a tough loss too.
Ran the table after that. 3-man. Just bobbing and weaving like Alexis, Texas.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Watson. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
I get back to being decisive. That's my problem. I've been holding it too long. Trying to improvise. That shit don't work on Madden. Oh, Madden. Can't rely on it anyways. Oh, there they hemmed them up both. Nice play by the defense. Who's Aston Dejo? Ah, Kyle Van Noy. The former Storm Mormon. We haven't called this play ever. Let's see what Otten does on this little option route.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the offense.
Oh, on the money. Bosa was out there on him. I figured I'd throw it up.
Like a big old W.
And certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout.
Dope, Dade. Appreciate you stopping through, man. You said you has watched our hockey a while back. Yeah, usually if we're not playing this, that's what we're on. Finished that baseball season. Won't be on there probably the rest of the year. So the new one drops. Wow, my.
Oh.
That's what we want to see, Kareem.
That is.
I really underused the shit out of McKinnon this year. I think only because he doesn't have a future, really, after this.
They say the Lakers lead Golden State right now.
What's that?
Lakers are beating the Warriors right now.
Yeah. Curry's out. LeBron's out.
No, I know.
I'm just saying. I don't know if you knew or not.
Yeah.
You guys got a whole new fucking team this, or at the trade deadline.
So weird, bro. It's so bad.
But when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result touchdown.
Can't build a fucking unreal team. Get the right little pieces.
And that drive we just saw,
It all went downhill once we got that guy.
exactly what many offenses are looking for.
Wait till he leaves. What you guys are gonna look like?
Oh yeah.
You know, AD ain't gonna be one of them. Want to be there?
Well, I thought I heard they were talking about getting rid of him at the deadline.
Surprised they didn't for Kyrie.
Out of his end zone, here comes Jalen Reagor. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
How do they fucking continuously do that to me? I'm thinking run the entire play, and I just can't get there.
63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Thank you. You're the first person to ever fucking say that to me, but I try to use as many plays as possible. He said, "You see, you use your whole playbook. That's real football. Salute."
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's the reason why I like franchise at this point. That online stuff, man, that fucking drives me insane. I feel like I'm better than a lot of those guys, but they just rely on the bullshit. Whatever they find on YouTube to work. It's not fun to me. I'll still roll their heads though every now and then. There you go, Dex. Oh, you gotta get him. Warner will finish him off. I don't know, man. I've been disappointed with Dexter Lawrence. Just no pass rush from him at all. He's a run plugger. If you're thinking you're going to.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a little soup. It's probably a good time right now. I'm
Go
gonna
for
take my phone and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Sounds good, brother.
Full soup. Yeah.
I don't know what Carver's doing there. Fair caught that.
Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Try working the rookies, Amir White, a little bit more at the end of the year.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all.
I almost hit that seam.
And this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
From the 36, Watson looking middle, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He finds Watson complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Watson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs.
Oh, no.
Jordan Brooks with it. And the Lions
I get hit.
They'll take over at their own 20.
I wasn't even looking at the rush. Threw it late, though.
Chances downfield. Now look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He hits his target, Lockett. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, Carr.
That'd be damn close to the line of scrimmage.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Carr to throw again. Checking this down to Stevenson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Carr. It's caught. Lockett. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Who's their kicker? No, you fucker. Thank God. Tricky lines.
It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Your heart stops when he pops up like a gopher. Pucks a toddy Phil.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Give me that shit.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. To throw is Watson. Got his man. It's Dulcich. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing again on second down. Watson toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Watson now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Just stared him down. Terrible. Gotta clean that shit up before the playoffs.
CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. C.D. Lamb, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Jonathan Taylor with a touchdown run.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Now it's Watson. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13. If you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Watson. Buying time to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And that's out quickly to Chase. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
First down, here's White. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That one is blown up by Jordan Brooks, the linebacker. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Out route complete to Dulcich. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. White is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That almost felt like the defense said, he is not getting in. What a play.
Not only stopping him at the line, but pushing him back a yard as well. White will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
But let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was finished off with a touchdown run by Zamir White. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And only able to get this this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable lead.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
And whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5.
And the football going back to the Vikings offense.
And they've got it first and goal at the 3. What a place to start. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal.
Hunt. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Carr. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
Throwing now is Carr. He lets it fly for Lockett. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 all the return.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
And now out comes Minnesota.
They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
On second down, right back to Hunt.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
He stiff arms him, and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. To throw on 2nd and 6, Watson.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Watson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run the option left side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. From the red zone now, Watson. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
I think they tried to fool him on that one. You know, being able to throw the ball to the fullback position. No one was fooled on that play.
No, lost yardage. You think they should yank that one from the playbook, at least for the time being?
I think, yeah.
And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, Carr. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now Carr, gotta have this one.
Got an open man finding Jefferson.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Carr. He completes it to Henry. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Here's Carr to throw.
They set up the screen for Stevenson.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The Lions on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6.
Got Stevenson again, back-to-back plays.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. Now Carr. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Bobby Wagner, multiple times in All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Vikings are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Dancing to his left. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Hunt will try going up the middle. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy. When they practiced for this back in training camp, they knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, on comes the Viking kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out now come the Lions. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense is really... And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try the right side here with White. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They held him to a short gain on that one. And it almost felt like on that first run, they're trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. From the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 29, Carr. It's complete to Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll roll it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on 3rd. Now Carr again. That's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't finish.
That's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Again, it's Carr. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And Watson's going to throw it here. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Watson. This one taken in by Otten. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. That's taken in by Dulcich. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. So now just 4 ticks left in this one. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So Charles, a lot of happy faces heading
What's up, Jimmy?
as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh?
You might be on mute, brother.
For them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Vikings, the win
Stanford won. You picked the wrong game to go to, brother. They beat Arizona 88-79. It went way over the number. Unbelievable.
And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.
Way too many picks, but outside those 3 bad decisions, we played a pretty good game. Gotta clean it up, especially in the red zone. Zamir White, a tutty. More carries. Watson, nice game rushing. Best game of the year for Christian Watson, yardage, receptions wise. Barno in his first career start netted a sack. Had 4 last week when we discovered the monster. Drafted probably around 50 in the fantasy draft.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Is he healthy? Jake Matthews? He got dislocated elbow. Oh no, he's out 4 weeks. Fuck.
Oh, wow.
Well, if I get Collins back from the right side, now Bulaga's gonna move to the left and start some games. Good thing we got him in the draft.
Yeah.
I was thinking I need that rotational guy for sure.
Beluga.
Yeah, I always like to have a veteran, you know, swing guy.
Mm-hmm.
I have that awareness at least. He'll get beat, but it happens. Matthews had 99 injury. Didn't help him there, did it, folks? Barno had a sack.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Frank Clark is healthy, but there's no return option yet. I hope he's not out for the year, but part of me does. More PT for Big Barno. All right. What's that, 14 in the books? We're on week 15, Jimmy D.
Well,
I'm gonna swing on over to
they got
Diesel
Josh
Gaming
Allen.
Network. Yeah, I'm about to head over.
Titans. Yeah.
If you see Diesel Gaming Network there in the chat, that's his channel. Click on it, subscribe. We'll be over there next hour. Big matchup, Chargers, Titans, and AFC clash. Get your popcorn ready. And your pocket pussy nearby.